Welcome back to the channel. So today, after 10 weeks, I'm finally going to get back on the bike after breaking my fib and in a pretty mundane sort of a low side. One of the biggest changes I'll make from that, lessons learned, is going back to a motocross boot. City Crossfire this is my old Cities, so I didn't have to go out and buy them. I made the trade-off with a bit of comfort with an adventure boot, clearly paid the price for that, so lesson learned. Back into a motocross boot, offers a lot more protection. This, I think, would have saved my leg, just because I'd nearly come to a complete stop when it did actually let go when I heard it pop. So just that little bit more protection around the lower leg and ankle. But you live and learn. So anyway, so today is just about getting back on the bike and trying to put some hours through that leg. It's still got a bit of swelling to it. It's not happy by any means, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was, and physio's well underway and gaining strength in it. You know, you get some strength back pretty quickly, and then it's like anything, that last sort of 5-10% you really got to work for. So it still grabs every now and then. I cannot ride my sports bike, the ankle's just too folded over, and when you try and lift your body weight and move into position, yeah, just can't do it. It's just too painful. So still got a little way to go there, but get back on the GS anyway. Hopefully we'll go for a ride today, not too far, like I said, just get some hours into it. So back on the bike after the broken fibula, and still got a fair way to go in the recovery, but yeah, today's about seeing whether I can ride this bloody thing. I can stand 50-50 weighted, relatively pain free. I can take a little bit of load through it. I wouldn't be getting any air off any erosion mounds or anything stupid like that, but yeah, just about getting some hours in the legs. And yeah, so just a local ride. We'll go up to Bruttons Bridge. Been a bit of controversy up there lately with high volume campers over the summer period and just absolutely trashing the joint. So seen a lot of local community groups having a good clean up and yeah, doing their bit, but you know, people just need to do better. Anyway, yeah, just going to go up there. It's not too far. It'll probably give me a couple of hours on the bike, and yeah, we'll just go pick up Gary and go for a cruise. So after dissecting the crash, because it was really, I mean, clearly it was my fault, I'm the only one riding, but I backed right off. I was taking it super easy, like I mean super easy, and I think that was part of the problem. You just zoned right out, and I went around a left-hander, probably doing 20, maybe 30, and I assume I looked back over my shoulder to look back up the road to see where the other boys were. And when I looked back, I was almost on the ground. The bike was just full sideways. I felt the rear go right at that last sort of minute. So I think what had happened is it had started rotating on the rear right as I was turning my head over my shoulder. So I kind of didn't feel it. And then when I looked back, I was just a passenger then. Which then didn't give me the time to react and pull my leg out of the way. So I think that's sort of what's happened. Yeah, it was like a really really flat corner. Wasn't really off camber or anything. Had a lot of bull dust on it, but it wasn't deep. And yeah, just rotated on the rear and low sided, and down she went. So a few variables there, a few contributing factors. The back tyre was getting close to being spent. It was a Karoo 4, so not a really aggressive tyre. And I looked at it and thought, well, that's going to be fine. It's dry. We're not doing anything too techy, and yeah, so that was one contributing factor. I can't think of any other reason why I didn't feel the back end stepping out until it had stepped right out. So yeah, anyway, so live and learn. But I've had a few injuries in my lifetime, and two of the more significant ones have been going slow. So
say no to slow apparently. So Gaz's F850 GS ended up with a brand new motor in it. BMW come to the party and stood by their product. Team Moto did the warranty work for the labour for free. But anyway, brand new motor. We reckon the other one was dusted, which sort of doesn't really put it back on BMW, it puts it back on Team Moto. They're the ones that sold him a bike that had been mistreated. But anyway, like I said, BMW, I'm obviously a BMW fanboy, only because of that brand support BMW Australia offer. First bit of dirt. It's a really off camber bloody corner. Had a lot of warm days, but we sort of get a lot of decent storms in the afternoon, so not sure what to expect. It might be dusty in patches, but should have a fair amount of grip. Definitely a bit of a sedate pace. Don't want to push my luck. Just had a yarn with a couple of fellas, a couple of tow rags, a couple of Aprilia 2 rags. Oh, heading to Dargo, and I'm going to camp up at Dog's Grove for the night. I think that was their plan, hopefully. If it's not busy, but you never know what you're going to get this time of year. Bloody ripper spot. Good swimming hole down there. It's nice and deep. So my legs, what would I call it? I wouldn't call it a success, but it's managed it. But yeah, I'll definitely be going home and giving it a bit of a rest. I wouldn't want to go too much further than this. So that's okay. Progress, not perfection. I'll try and get out for another ride before Friday, because Friday we've got that rally. I could take the bitumen, but I just don't want to do it to these new tyres, these new knobbies. So anyway, probably end the video here. Just a quick update on my recovery, and yeah, thanks for watching.